am doing my Valentine's Day makeup. I'm so excited for it and I hope that you guys are too. I use pretty simple products. I do use a ton of palettes though, and they are pretty high end, but it's very recreatable, so I hope that you guys enjoy it. Also, quick news on a giveaway. So I'm almost at my 400 to do my little box of my goodies that I'll have that video linked somewhere in this video. And then also after I reach that milestone and give that box away, I have one more giveaway and then I have another giveaway. So be sure that you subscribe today so that we can go ahead and get some fun things out to you guys. I figure that I will try to do a giveaway maybe every month, if that's a thing. Maybe every 2 months, just depending on what is out and what you guys are interested in. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this tutorial. I hope that you guys like it and I will see you in like 5 seconds. Okay, so this is going to be a full face makeup routine, but I'm going to go through my foundation kind of quickly and just show you guys some new products that I'm either testing out or have been loving. So the first thing I'm going to start with is from L'Oreal, and it's this Magic Perfecting Base Primer. And I've really wanted to try this ever since the first time I saw it. I don't know why it interested me as much as it did, but it did. So it just comes in a little jar like so, and then it has this little consistency inside of it. And y'all. So we're gonna prime with that. If you guys want a full review on any of the products that I mentioned in this video, comment down below and let me know. Now that I have that done, I'm going to take this concealer that is actually a color concealer. It is from LA Girl and it is in the orange corrector color. And so I've been trying to use this a little for my under eye circles. I am definitely still learning how to use this stuff, so if I'm doing it really bad and you guys are like, what is she doing? Don't laugh at me too hard. I am learning like anybody else would be. So I'm just going to put some of that underneath. I'm going to blend that out with a beauty blender. Sometimes my beauty blenders, like I make sure that they're super damp, and then when I start to blend something, I'm like, is this even wet at all? I don't know why they feel like that sometimes. Just me? I don't know. So the next thing is from L'Oreal also, and this is the Visible Lift CC Eye Concealer, and it just comes in an interesting little tube like this, and it is a roll-on like thing. I don't like that so much, but I really actually do like this concealer, so I take a good bit of that before I put my foundation on and just get some of that underneath my eye. But this roller ball is so bad. I'm thinking about just trying to pop the top of it off. Is that a bad thing? Because that's what I'm trying to do here. So I am going to go on top of this later with a different concealer, so this is just kind of to cover up that orange concealer we put on. I'm not going to do super heavy blending or anything like that because I am going to put some foundation on top of all this. Okay, so now that I have that blended out, I'm just going to go in with some foundation. I almost said concealer again. And this is going to be the Dream Velvet matte foundation that I just did a review on. It is from Maybelline. This is in the color Porcelain Ivory, and I'm just going to get that straight on my beauty blender. And then I'm just going to start spreading that around and blending it in. After I get that nice and blended in, the last thing I'm going to do for under my eyes is to go in with another Maybelline product. Have these all been from Maybelline? No, they were from L'Oreal as well. So this is the Fit Me Concealer that I talk about a lot. It's one of my favorites. This is in the color Fair. And I'm just going to make a good triangle down here. Good old triangle. And I like to take that up on the side of my nose because for some reason that is like one of the darkest parts of my eyes. I have no idea why, but it's really annoying. And so now I'm just going to blend that out as well with my beauty blender. Okay, so the foundation is done. I'm just going to set everything with my powder from Aveda. And I am going to go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera. I have a tutorial for that I will link somewhere in this video if you guys want to check that out. You can pause this video and go look at that and then come back and we can finish up. So I'm going to go ahead, fill my eyebrows in and prime my eyes with my Urban Decay Primer Potion, and then I will get you guys zoomed in for the eye. Okay, so I'm looking pretty different now. I just finished this eye and I do have some false lashes on today. I'll have everything that I use linked down below, and I'm also going to have the type of lashes that I use down below. So I'm going to use a couple different palettes for this look, but it's overall really simple, and you can pretty much recreate this with any shadows that you have. The first one I'm going to start with is a palette from Too Faced, and it is Smoky Eye. This one I feel like might be old. I don't know though. But it's just a color in here called White Lie. It's one of my favorites. It is super bright. I'm like trying to get my face and the thing in, and I'm zoomed in, so that's something. So it's this color right here, and it is super shimmery and just really white. I'm just gonna start putting that mainly like near my tear duct and just a little bit up on my lid. Now that we have that first color done, I'm going to go in with my chocolate bar palette from Too Faced, and then I'm going to take this color called Champagne Truffle, which is this one right here. It's a nice shimmery little pink color, and I'm just going to start blending that towards that white color and getting a good majority of that on the lid as well. Next, I'm going to go in with Milk Chocolate, which is this color right here. This is mainly just going to be a transition shade for us. I always get so tripped up saying that. But I am using kind of a more brown color instead of like a more neutral color like Combust from my Smoky palette, which is what I would usually do. And I am doing that because I do want this kind of to still peek through and be a good like a background color. So I'm just going to be blending that into my crease. And so that is pretty much it for that color. So now what I'm going to do is go in with Semi Sweet from the Chocolate Bar palette, which I will show you guys. It's this color right here. I'm going to be using two different browns for the outer part of my eye and my crease. I'm going to start with Semi Sweet though, because it is like it's more like a red brown to me. So when I start putting it on here, maybe you guys can tell it's just, I don't know, it has an underlying color in it, and my eye picks that up as red, and I do like that, so I'm going to start with that. Every once in a while I'm just going up here and cleaning up that outer edge so I don't have too harsh of lines anywhere. Okay, so now that we have that done, I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Smoky Naked palette and use the color Whiskey. So this is the second brown I'm going to be using. This is one of my favorite browns ever, and it's a true brown, so it is like brown, no underlying anything, and I really like it because of that. So I'm just going to put some of that on my outer corner here and work in just a little bit. Not too far, just enough though. And then take just a little bit of that into my crease, and more so you're going to be making this shape. So you're not going to bring it up very far, and you're not going to work on blending this color out as much as you did the others. So now that my eyeshadow matches pretty good, I'm going to go in with that first color, which was the White Lie, and I'm just going to highlight my brow bone. So now I'm just going to do some basic wing liner. I'm going to take the color Whiskey and put some of that on my lower lash line and put my false lashes on, and then I'll be right back to finish up the face for you guys. So for my lips, I'm going to go in with this lip liner from Jordana, and it is in the color Rock and Rose, and I'm just going to quickly line my lips. And then I'm going to use my finger to blend that in a little bit. And then on top of that, I'm going to go in with this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the color Tokyo, which is a super pink color. I'm just going to put a little bit of it in the middle of my lip there and use my finger to spread it around. Put a little bit more on the top. For the rest of my face, I'm going to be using this blush that I've been obsessed with lately. It's from NYX also, and it is in the color Dusty Rose. I will show you guys. It is like my perfect blush color. I love it so much. So I'm going to go a little bit heavier, believe it or not, with my blush, because I love blush. I always go a little heavy with it. And I'm not going to contour, I'm just going to do my blush. Okay, you guys, so that is it for my Valentine's Day makeup. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this, and don't worry about being single on Valentine's Day. Don't worry about being single ever, because if you're not with someone, it's because it is not God's timing, and when it is, you will be. So don't stress over it, it won't change anything. If you're not subscribed to my channel, be sure to go ahead and subscribe so that you guys can see me every single Monday. I have a lot of fun giveaways planned for you guys, so you won't want to miss those. So until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye.